first offering on its way.
Ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Marcell Ozuna is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here it comes. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
First pitch of the at-bat. Charlie Culberson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mark Melanson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adeiny Echeverria will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box, Nico Horner. 0-1 the count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, David Bodie. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey!
Comes set with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
At the plate now, P.J. Higgins. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. I got the count 1-2.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, right back to him on the mound.
Oh.
And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. So here's Albert Almora next, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hit hard toward the right side, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Scrambling back into second, he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Line to the right side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number
Hey,
9.
you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Darren O'Day takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Okay.
At the plate, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Markakis giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubs are on top 4-0. So here's Johan Camargo.
For the Braves, the third baseman.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Camargo.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he popped him up. Horner ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, no runs.